Well, welcome back, guys. This is Lolo, yours truly, for Kitchen Table Talk. And I'm here to talk a little bit about the country where I was born and I'm proud of, the Bahamas. 700 islands, approximately 2,000 keys in the sun. Tourism being number one, banking number two, agriculture and fishery number three, everything else so small, we don't even mention it. One of my guests actually said, tourism is our only industry. Well, yes, it is when it comes to income. And some 60 to 75% of the Thai population is one way or the other woven into catering or serving the tourists. So they actually work in tourism. But I want to encourage you guys. I have a book in my hand. It is called The Bahamas Handbook. Now, this is a 2009 edition, but we do have the 2023 edition. The new one is out. And I want you to pay careful attention to this book because this book will tell you everything you need to know about the Bahamas, to be in unison with the locals, with the Bahamian people. Now, we've always encouraged folks to visit. In the beginning, we call it the Out Islands. Now we call them the Family Islands. We want to encourage you to visit the Bahamas, check it out. And when you are not visiting the Bahamas, then we'll bring Bahamas to you. I have the privilege and the honor to write this book, The Bahamian Flavor. It's made up of three parts. It's made up of my grandmother and family's recipes, Beantown, Hospital Inn, over the hill. It's also made up of island mixed drinks. My pops, my Uncle Smitty, who raised me, was a bartender all his life and retired as a bartender. And I've worked in his footsteps for a short period of time when I wasn't doing music, and I became a bartender. So the mixed drinks I've included in this book is in the middle of the book. You have the island cooked foods, island mixed drinks, and also to make the island mixed drink section in this book so spectacular, I've listed all the information you need for partying, right down to knowing your guests who's gonna get all the punked up and can't make it home. Because y'all know DUI over here in the United States is rampant. 0.8. And for all of you guys who fly the airlines, all of you who are subjected to DOT, truck drivers, limousine drivers, you know who you are. 0.4, half of the limit. So you can't drink. So this book enlightens you about all of the different techniques and places to call and who to call, when to call, how to set up, how to arrange your guests, what you need for all the utensils you need for your party. All is in my same book right here. 3 sections. Third section, raw food recipes. How I reduced my weight just consuming raw foods, vegetables, berries, fruits, and nuts, various different ways, pleasing to the palate, with the seasonings of your choice and of your body needs. Turmeric for circulation, the ginger for also for circulation and breaking up the mucus. The super bio curcumin, it helps to get rid of the joints in the kneecap, in the knees and the skeleton. It helps to keep you healthy from gout. All of the different herbs and spices that you need, that you use. Cilantro, look up all of these. Go to mydivinediet.com and check out the videos I have over there. But guys, this book right here, that's him right there in the kitchen, throwing down. That's Lolo. Head on over to mydivinediet.podium. My Divine Diet is one word. MYDIVINEDIET .PODIA.com and scroll down and pick up a copy of this book. Because in this book, 75 different photos, 15 different stories about my life and growing up on the island, little adventures, and some of the best human recipes like crack cone. Y'all heard the chicken in the bag. Chicken quarters with French fries and a dinner roll, hot sauce and ketchup. Fold together in a double wax paper, stuffed in a 4-pound brown paper bag, and all up. That's what stopped you from having a hangover. On your way home from the nightclubs, we used to stop the Keats Chicken Shack, Bamboo Chicken Shack, the Milk Stand over there on Meadow Street up in the Nassau Street Hill. You can go all these places and get your chicken in the bag, and I'm quite sure somebody. You get your chicken in the bag, and you can enjoy your chicken in the bag. In this book, the recipe shows you how to make and explain to you how to make that. The island, Nassau, Bahamas chicken in the bag. Then, of course, crack dunk, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, potato salad, fried snappers, grouper fingers, oxtails, peas and rice, beans and rice, okra and rice. You can't miss it. And then the drinks. We top little history at the bottom of the recipes that tells you a little bit about the recipes. Okay? You have little information like the count salad right to the bottom. You can see all through the book, all through this book. It tells you a little bit about the history of these different foods, all through the book. We have it right there, all through the book. So, guys, this book is right now on sale. Head on over and pick up a copy of Lolo's book, The Bahamian Flavor, and get your Bahamian on before you head to the Bahamas. Learn some of the recipes and the way we go about creating and fixing our foods. Get a taste of the Bahamas right in your own kitchen. Now, let's talk a little bit more about this U.S. State Department warning. It was necessary because crime's happening everywhere. So wherever we are traveling, we ought to, just like we tell our kids, be very careful where you're going. Travel with extreme caution. Yes, but I want to encourage you when you're visiting the Bahamas, especially New Providence, listed or labeled by the travel agencies as Nassau. Nassau is downtown, a mile, 2 mile strip downtown, where the cruise ship comes in. Okay? East Bay Street is where you're going to find Paradise Island. The Paradise Island Bridge take you to Paradise Island. It's a Sydney Pointer Bridge, brings you back over. Resort, casino, beautiful bar. And you don't even have to leave Paradise Island. But if you want to, take a taxi cab, take a tour, a bus, a limousine, a station wagon, and tour the island and pay the money and be safe. They're going to take you to some of the awesome restaurants over the hill, the show, the reef, several others. I'm not sure what's open right now. But they're going to take you over the hill. They're going to give you a real native experience, but you're going to be safe. Do not leave the hotel without that. And then, of course, from Paradise Island, you can stay close to the airport in the Western District. So you got West Bay Street from the curve near the Prime Minister's office all the way through across where the old Hobby Horse racetrack was, where the old Playboy Club and Casino was located. We now have Bahamas, which is competition for the Atlantis resorts. And then if you go even further west, closer to the airport area, Sandals, 5-star resort off the chain. Security, everything is great. Private resort, everything is awesome. All these areas I've just mentioned to you. Right? And of course, I must say, you gotta visit one of the family islands. There are 30 permanently inhabited ones. Bimini, Chapkey, Turks and Caicos, Exuma, Eleuthera, Long Island, Mayaguana. Oh man, these places like Cat Island, you Abaco. Oh, what can I say? Fresh fish, fresh conch, fresh everything. But learn about the foods by purchasing a copy of this book, The Human Flavor, first. Check it out. And when you want to know about a country, a beautiful country, a rich country, don't forget to pick up a copy of the Bahamas Handbook. Guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I'm definitely looking forward to partying with you down in the Bahamas. Thanks for watching.